My best friend's dead. God, I'm going to miss her so much. I really will. We'd phone each other every day, even when she was at work. Text each other goodnight every night. Hang out all the time. We'd go down the local pub, the Black Bear down the road from me, you know? Sit and drink cocktails. Well, she would. She's a bit more sophisticated than me. I prefer a cheeky pint. But despite our differences, she loved me. She loved me so much. We were like sisters. Sometimes we'd have sleepovers, pillow fights, movies and popcorn. She'd always insist on having salt or sweetener. I've got to think about my waistline, she'd say. God, she was so beautiful. I'd wonder if about her figure. Call her fatty or fatso. She knew I was only joking. She left me for it. Sometimes we'd play board games or charades like people do at Christmas. But it wouldn't just be at Christmas. And we'd always talk late into the night, telling each other all our secrets. We've known each other since school, you know. It's true, we did go a few years without seeing each other. She got a job and a career in estate agents. I've not had much luck with work. Got made redundant, and that was from a charity as well. I like to help people. But they didn't pay me anyway, so it was no loss to me. It just meant I could sit at home, watch daytime TV and wait for Carly to phone. Except now she can't. And that makes me sad. Stupid thing is, it's her own bloody fault. If she hadn't been so argumentative. She liked to speak direct. You know, she could be really harsh at times. If she just kept her big fat mouth shut, we'd still be eating popcorn. I was there when it happened, you know. I meant to meet her after work as a surprise, take her out for dinner. I was up that way in town anyway. I needed some new utensils, and it just felt like I hadn't seen her in ages. I just really wanted to catch up with her. But before I could reach her office, or whatever it is you call it, I saw her leaving with a man. He was so dodgy looking. But before I could cross the road or call out to them, they held hands. Like, what the fuck? Who the hell was this guy? I didn't know anything about this man, who he was. So naturally, when I caught up with them, I asked her who he was. Oh God, she went mad. I'd never seen her like that before. But who the hell was she keeping this man a secret from me when we tell each other everything? Anyway, it all calmed down. We all went for food. Afterwards, I saw him get in his car and drive off. She'd parked further up the road nearer her place of work, so I walked with her. Next thing I know, we're being pushed into a side alley and there's a wrestle. We're face to face, pinned against the wall, and she's screaming. She's so mad, so mad. She's just screaming and shouting all sorts of crazy stuff. But then she just stops, goes quiet. I look at her, I look into her eyes, and they're bulging, and she's staring helplessly at me in shock. That's when my heart broke. That's when I knew she was dying. I looked down and one of my new kitchen knives was in her side. Her warm blood was spilling out of her onto me, covering me. I looked around for help, but there was no one there, so I lay her on the ground, cradled her in my arms, stroking her hair, saying, "It's okay. It's all going to be okay." Lying to her. I'm uncontrollably crying myself. Watching her die like that in my arms. My best friend leaving me forever. But like I said, I am mad at her. It's her own fucking fault. If she hadn't gone out with that man that night, if she hadn't called me a crazy bitch, we'd still be eating popcorn.